Okay, good day everyone. So welcome again here to the fundamentals of web design. So this is the continuation of our previous topic. So the HTML, we've already discussed the introduction of HTML. So now we'll be discussing about the HTML basic tags and its attributes. So we've already tackled some of the tags and attributes of HTML. So we'll now learn uh, more about tags and attributes. And before that class, let me again just remind you uh, to always log into your USTEP account uh, during on our scheduled time, and then do some while we have our discussion, do some note taking. All right. So okay, let's start with. So this is now HTML basic tags and attributes. So these are learning objectives. Um, in this topic, so we're going to know more the basic tags of HTML and attributes, and we then know how to insert a link and a list. Alright, so these are the two objectives for this topic. Okay, and then okay, headings. So just this a recap. No? So headings, HTML headings are titles or subtitles that you want to display on headings. So we already know that there are six headings from the most important heading, the heading 1, until to the least important heading, which is the heading 6, right? And then okay, HTML headings. Okay, this one HTML headings are defined with H1 to H6 H6 tags. So ano siya? We've already studied this, and H1 defines the most important heading. H6 is the least important heading. Okay, so there's note here that browsers automatically add some white space. That's a margin before and after a heading. Okay, so it will automatically add a white space headings. The browser if you use the heading. Okay, next. So headings are important. No? Why they are important? Because search engines use the headings to index the structure and content of your web pages. And then users often skim a page by its headings. So it is important to use headings to show the document structure. And then H1 headings should be used for main headings, followed by H2 headings, then the less important H3, and so on. Okay, use HTML headings for headings only. Don't use headings to make text big or bold. So there are some um, other attribute or tag that you can do if you want to make your headings or text big or bold. Bigger headings. So each HTML heading has a default size. However, you can specify the size for any heading with the style attribute using the CSS font size properties. Okay, you can edit or you can specify the size of your heading by using this attribute the style. So you use the style, and then um, you you use this at what we call this, the style attribute, the font size. Okay, so if let's try that one now. So we have heading here h1 oh, h1 h1 we have style sorry equals style equals font size niya font size pila to 60 pixels then wait okay heading 1 so you have to close your h1. Alright, so then let's see on sa yang out refresh that this is the output now, but if we let's see kung wala na siya unsa yung different kung wala ni styles ito lang ang kuan normal niya. So okay, muna siya ang heading, no? Kung wala ni mo na specify ang style ang iyang font size. Okay, so kung naka-specify mong font style, so this would be the output of your heading. Okay, and then next, so HTML paragraphs again. So a paragraph always starts on a new line. Hey, you know that, and is usually a block or of text. So the HTML the paragraph element defines a paragraph. So a paragraph always starts on a new line, and browsers automatically add some white space, so a margin before and after a paragraph. So you know already this, no? Okay. So HTML display. You cannot be sure how HTML will be displayed. So large or small screens and resized windows will create different results. So it always depends on your screen. So with HTML, you cannot change the display by adding extra spaces or extra lines in your HTML code. So the browser will automatically remove any extra spaces and lines when the page is displayed. So here, as you can see, this is the example. This paragraph contains a lot of lines in the course code, but the browser ignores it. So kung nani nimo pagkuan, pagka encode, the browser will automatically remove i-remove niya ang any extra spaces. So any extra spaces. So as kayo so let's try this one na. Not makapik. Wait. Okay, that's paragraph. This paragraph contains a lot of lines in the source code, but the browser ignores it. Then you have to close the P. Another paragraph. This paragraph contains a lot of spaces in the source code, but the browser ignores it. then save. So let's see. Okay. So as you can see here, bisag inani naman siya, no? Inani naman siya pagka encode sa imong HTML, but the browser will ignore katong dagan na line. Kaya by using paragraph, i-kuan niya iwalaon niya ang lines. Same with this, bisag dagan siya space, so iyang walaon, i-ignore niya ang mga space. So i-kuan din siya, isakto din niya format ang imong paragraph kay nag-use man kag paragraph. So karon, sir, what if dili ta mag-use of paragraph? Let's see kung unsa iyang result. If we're going to delete this one, let's save. Yung automatic man siya. Automatic. Okay. Kung di ka mag-use of paragraph, so musumpay siya dito. So for you to create another paragraph, you use this patungkuan paragraph na tag. Okay. So next, so we have here HTML horizontal rules. So HR. So the HR tag defines a thematic break in an HTML page and is most often displayed as a horizontal rule. So the HR element is used to separate content or define a change in an HTML page. So it's just a horizontal line in your paragraph or sa imong design. So the HR tag is an empty tag, so which means that it has no end tag. Okay, so the same with end tag, we have the BR and image img. Sige, let's try this putting some using the HR. Okay. So H1, this is heading 1. Okay, right, and then paragraph, this is some text. Okay. Then we're going to use some HR. Then H2. Cap is 1. H2. This is heading to this is some other text. Okay, then nagamit ko HR. Okay, say so we'll be expecting 2 horizontal lines after the heading and paragraph. Okay, let's see what's the result of this. Okay, this is now the result, of your HTML. So you use the heading, paragraph, and then the HR, the horizontal. Okay, let's proceed. So HTML line breaks. So ito siyang break. The HTML BR or the BR element defines a line break. So use BR if you want a line break or a new line without starting a new paragraph. So P, this is we have already encountered this one. And then the BR tag is an empty tag, which means that it has again no end tag. Okay, So the poem problem. So this poem or poem will display on a single line. Diba? Diba kung just katatong example ganiya, i-remove the browser will automatically remove spaces, white at mga new line, no? So the same yung output. So unsa inana naman na siya kuan na space behind between sa ani. So dili wala on Japan siya sa pag-display. Okay. So, sir, what if kato jud ang gusto na format inato lang. So dili na siya gusto ko inani na pag kung unsa nakabutang sa akong HTML, so mo po yung gusto ma-display. So here's the solution now. So we will use the pre element, PRE. So the HTML pre element defines pre-formatted text. So the text inside the PRE element is displayed in a fixed width font. So usually a Courier. So and it preserves both spaces and line breaks. So let's see on sa iyang na iyang output. So wait, that would be my bunny lies over the ocean. Then you have single double. My dog Bonnie lies over the sea. Okay, single double. Lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. Okay, have to then click the I and the pre. So let's see unsa iyang result. Alright, so you can see now giunsa nimo ni siya. So the white lines or the lines, no, are the same. Wala siya nakuha. What if now we're going to delete this one? So sa may tabo kato mo ni siya iyang walaon ang mga spaces. So onto siya class. So in order for us to preserve ang mga spaces, line break, so we use the pre element. So we have now HTML styles. So the HTML style attribute is used to add styles to an element such as color, font, size, and more. So this one. So you're going to style your text. So you have to color it, font size, and more. Okay. So the HTML style attribute. So setting the style of an HTML element can be done with the style attribute. So the HTML style attribute has the following syntax: tag name, style, kung unsa siya na property, and the value. So the property is a CSS property. So the value is a CSS value. So background color. So the CSS background color property defines the background color for an HTML element. So set background color for page 2 powder blue. So yan ni iset niya ang background color sa imong sa imong web, sa imong body into powder blue. Then set background color for two different elements. So dani gibot nga niya background color ang heading and then the paragraph 2, no? Butan po niya another color. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. There is. Then we set the body style equals the property, and then property background dash color, and then value dayon powder blue. You can search you can search different colors in the internet kung sa mga accept sa mga CSS na value sa for CSS property. Okay. The next is we have H1. This is a heading. Close H1. This is a paragraph. Close B. Okay. Close body, and then so we're expecting that the color of your web the body is in the powder blue. So dapat mo powder blue ning naka white. Okay. Okay, that's the one. So to, and then let's try this second. So at here wala na to ang yung background color, so we use the heading and the paragraph. So get this one, we transfer it to the H1 style. So nagamit siya powder blue and for the P, tomato yung gigamit. Style, background dash color, then tomato. Okay, save, and then refresh. Okay, so yung nakuluran lang is your heading 1. Yes, heading 1. And then for the tomato color, and we have the paragraph. Okay, that's how we put the background color of your HTML. I mean of your web page. Okay. Next is text color. So the CSS color property defines the text color for an HTML. So if we're going to color this one, so we'll use the color and then the color property color and then the young value. Okay, and then fonts. So the CSS font dash family property defines the font to be used for an HTML element. So kung unsay mong gusto na font style, so you'll use the property font dash family and then its value kung unsa na font style. Okay, let's try this one. So that's back color of your text. Okay, and then blue. So let's erase this, just remain okay, the color, and then we have red. Okay, Let's refresh. Okay, mo na siya. Nakuluran na yung text. Okay, and then let's insert this one. Copy lang nato. Okay. So, copy. Then Control V. So for here, will be using the font family property na font family. So ang value niya is Verdana. And then for here, we have the Courier. Okay. Save, then refresh. See. Okay. So, nag-specify kag specify ka sa imong font family. First, you use the Verdana, and then for this this is the Courier type family font. Alright, so let's proceed to the next. So okay, we have text size. So the CSS font size property defines the text size for an HTML element. So we're going to use this font size na value. I am in the property and the value in 2%. Okay, and then text alignment. And then the CS text align property defines the horizontal text alignment for an HTML element. Okay. Alright. So if we're going to align it into the center or right, no, or left. So we're going to use the text align. So come on na example. So but what's important, we know the property and its value. Okay, next is HTML text formatting. Okay, so HTML contains several elements for defining text with a special meaning. Okay, kani siya naka-bold. This text is bold. So mag-format na tag mga text. So here, I'm going to format text. So kato siya naka-bold, naka-italic, and then this is naka-subscript and the superscript. So we're going to format those texts. So HTML formatting elements. Formatting elements were designed to display special types of text. So for bold, so you're going to use this tag, the B, for bold text. It's just strong for important text, and then I is for italic text, EM for emphasized text, mark for marked text, small for smaller text, del for deleted text. So insert text, subscript text, superscript text. So these are the formatting elements of the HTML. So HTML bold and strong elements. So the HTML-B element defines bold text without any extra importance. So this is a bold. So the HTML strong element defines text with strong importance. So the content inside is typically displayed in bold. So there are they are actually the same output, but the strong is gives importance. So nakalay lang importance ang content. Yeah. So mo na siya. it just let's try para makita na to na the same na just like effect. It's just that the strong na tag is kuha na siya ga-indicate na important na text or na content. So Bobby is bold this text is bold. Close B. Next is strong. This text is important. Okay, you have to close the strong. And save, and then let's refresh the page. Okay. So as you can see, is there any similarity difference? So there's wala no, so they're the same. So it's just that the in your HTML, so the strong gives emphasis, I mean gives importance sa content ana. Okay. While the bold is without any extra importance. So HTML I and EM elements. So the HTML element defines a part of text in alternate voice or mode. So the content inside is typically displayed in italic. Tip: the I tag is often used to indicate a technical term, a phrase from another language, a thought, a ship name, etc. So the HTML element defines emphasis or emphasized text. So the content inside is typically displayed in italic. So a screen reader will pronounce the words in EM with an emphasis using the verbal stress. So i-emphasize niya ang imong text content. So just the same with the case with the B and the strong. So parehas lag kuan output the I and the emphasis EM, no, just that nadya man sila ang EM lang is na-emphasize yung text, and then screen from here i-pronounce niya ang words katong naka-emphasize using verbal stress, right? So that's the difference when we use the I and the EM element. Okay, next we have the HTML small element. So this HTML small element defines smaller text. So this is some smaller text, small text. Then HTML mark element. So the HTML mark element defines text that should be marked or highlighted. So let's try this now. Mark or highlight. Better na itong small. Small. This is smaller text. Okay, and then small. Yeah, B. Okay. Do not forget to buy mark. So mark mo ang milk. Okay, close mark today. Close B. Okay, save, and then let's refresh your web. Okay, iyang i-highlight ang milk, no? Kani, ang smaller din na text. Smaller text, and then this one is your mark. So, naka-mark. Naka-highlight yung text. Okay, nasabtan ra. Then, we have HTML-del element. So, the HTML-del element defines text that has been deleted from a document. So, browsers will usually strike a line through deleted text. Okay, iyang nag-strike ang text. And then ins element or the insert element defines a text that has been inserted into a document. So browsers will usually underline inserted text. Okay, let's try this one. Beep, 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 beep. My favorite color is del powder. Del blue. Then you have to close the del, and then red. Close the P. Alright. Then next is we'll use the del blue. I insert taog red. Insert, we'll add insert. Then you have to close the insert. Okay, refresh. Alright. So, ano siya? So, imong Adele nanay-strike. As you can see, sa imong HTML, so ang blue dapat naka-strike. So for insert, so naka-underline siya. So naka-underline imong red kay dani man imong kuan man. Gamitan mo ni mag-insert na element. Okay, clear. So next, next. Okay, we have last na the sub and the superscript. The subscript and the superscript. So the HTML sub element defines subscript text. So subscript text appears half a character below the normal line and is sometimes rendered in a smaller font. Subscript text can be used for chemical formulas like H2O. So this is subscripted text. So, familiar man tayo mga subscript na sub. So the sub element defines subscript text. Subscript text appears half a character above naman the normal line and is sometimes rendered in smaller fonts. Subscript text can be used for footnotes like www. Okay. Bisag nakabalo ta, let's try this. So na we already know, no? So nang subscript, so subscript. But let's try it here. So this is sub element and then subscripted. Okay, you have to close the sub, then text. Alright, okay. Here, going to use the superscript. So, SUP superscripted superscripted is up. That goes. Okay, let's see. It's a young out. Okay, that's the output, no? So this is we use the sub, so that's why it is the text is getting smaller and nakuha sa baba, and the superscript, no, nasa sa taas. So that's the use of the sub element in the CPL. So HTML comments. So HTML comments are not displayed in the browser, but they can help document your HTML source code. So HTML comment tags, you can add comments to your HTML source by using the following syntax. So this one, so you're going to create this I use this syntax, then write your commentaries. Notice that there is an exclamation point in the start tag, but not in the end tag. So comments are not displayed by the browser, but they can help document your source code. Okay, so dili siya ma-display, no? So ana siya tick for example, sa may your comments here, first paragraph name, or sample comment na siya, ha. So we have ayan. So let's see kung i-display niya sa browser. Refresh, see, wala niya na display. So sir, ang purpose ng jud aning kuan, ang comment is just to, for example, kuan na kay mong coding ka ng puno na kayo, dagan na kay mga notepad and all. So in order for you to kuan, matrace nimo asa na to, no, asa nimo edit, unsa ni siya na part, so you can murag label bitaw nimo, ma-label namang comment mo kung dani siya na part, this is kung dani siya mo ni siya na ng first paragraph, and then so matrace nimo kung asa unsa ni siya na part, no. So that's the use of HTML comments. So dili niya i-display sa imong browser. So when when the browser read this, so dili niya i-display sa imong web browser. Okay, then so with comments, you can place notifications and reminders in your HTML code. So mo to siya. So and then comments are also great for debugging. So mo tong gingon kung mag-debug ka sa imong program, sa imong code, so it's very helpful jud ang comment. So because you can comment out HTML lines of code one at a time to search for errors. So mo to siya daw. So like here, do not display this image at the moment. So it really helps you do it really helps when you use the comments element. Okay, okay, we're done for this topic, class. So I hope you learn, no, you're already inspired to make your own website soon, no. So and so just a quick recap. So we're able to learn the some another basic tags and elements, no, for HTML, like those the HR, the horizontal rule, what else, those pag edit using the styles sa imong text, yung katong mga background color, no, then color sa imong text, pag format sa imong mga text like katong bold, italic, and then we have also the katong pre-formatted text, katong PRE na element. Then what else? Um, yes, katong mga comments, katong wala bago lang na to na comments, no? So I hope you learn again for this topic, and then you can apply it to your future um, website. Okay, so so thank you so much, class, for your time, and then always remember, design is the silent ambassador of your brand. That's but that's by Paul Rand. Okay,